Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of Oblivion Remastered. We are doing a side quest in Hogol? What's the name of the town? Hogol? Hogol? I totally forgot. Let me check. Chorrol. Anywho, we are in the castle of the Countess, and a painting which has a lot of emotional value to her was stolen. And we have to interrogate several members of her staff who were in the opportunity and also had the access, the key, etc. To take it. And we actually found the painting here in the West Tower. And there are 2 out of 4 or 5 people that we have to interrogate that actually had a link with this tower. One was Chanel, who was doing, the watch captain said that she was spending a lot of time here and doing alchemy or something. And then there's another guy, I forgot his name, but he has a drinking problem. And he apparently also did something in this tower. So I think we have narrowed it down to 2 suspects. But first, let's see what is in here. So this is for sure the painting, but I will not pick it up yet. Let's first... it's pretty coincidental that I found it actually. They said like, yeah, it was the 2nd floor of the West Tower. And this is where we were just. So I thought this is that West Tower, there's nothing here. But if you go over here, you can actually go down. So we are probably now at the 3rd floor. Or something. Now I'm just curious. Yeah, so this is the West Tower. We basically found it a little bit by chance, noticing that hatch over there. But this then goes private quarters. Let's check this out. We still have to interrogate some peoples. One is that Chanel lady who is here, I think.
Any luck? Hello? Are you searching for something? We're simple, God-fearing folk here in County Chorrol. Easterners worship their wallets and their fat bellies. We're simple, God-fearing folk here in County Chorrol.
Simple, God-fearing folk.
I am sorry. I don't really feel comfortable talking with you about that night. I barely know you.
Alright, we have to get our disposition up. Let's do that first.
Yes?
Alright, what does she like? She likes boasting and she likes admiration. She likes admiration a lot.
You're revolting. You're wasting your goodness. What? Really? Interesting.
Alright, that one went pretty well. So boasting and admiration. And we have 1 free turn if we would like to.
Goodness, what can I say?
Oh, fuck me, I did the wrong one. Admiration is what she likes, actually. Idiot.
Not funny. Not even a little bit. That's just... What a great story.
Alright, that was a really bad one. What did she like? Boasting and admiration, right? Yes. How are we gonna tackle that?
What a wonderful compliment.
Alright, this was a bad move, because now we only
Is
have...
that so?
Ah,
I wish I could say that.
Still pretty good. We have to get the most lines in the traits that she likes, and the least lines in the ones that she doesn't like. Coerce and joke. Brown and red is bad, green and yellow is good. And the longer I wait, the disposition goes down over time. Like now it goes from 60 to 59. So we put this one here.
Is that so?
That
You're
one there,
revolting.
that
I
one
wish,
there, that
goodness,
one there.
what can I say? What a wonderful compliment. Oh, please, get away from me. Well done. Ugh. Oh, please.
Please?
What a great story. Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. Oh, please. You're revolting. Ugh. You're wasting your breath. Please. Remarkable. Get away from me. Really? Interesting.
Oh, fuck me. This was a
That's
really
just
bad
talk.
one. I don't know what I was thinking.
Is that so? No, you do me too much honor. You should be. That's just talk. Please, I'm embarrassed. But thank you.
What did she like? Admire and boast?
No, you do me too much honor. Really? You can't scare me.
Right, that was the max we can get. Then we bribe her a bit.
Every little bit helps.
Alright, we're pretty high at this position.
I get it.
Now let's see if she wants to give some clues.
The night that the painting was stolen, I was in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. After a while, I decided to go into the dining area just off the Great Hall. I poured myself some wine and studied the charts I had made until it was time to sleep. From there, I went directly to my chamber and slept the rest of the night.
Alright, a little bit vague.
Yes, I have heard that the painting of the Count was taken. I was unaware she hired an outsider to conduct the investigation. May luck be with you.
Alright, I'm not going to accuse her yet, and I'm also... so I already say that I found the painting? Let's do it.
The stolen painting was of Count Volga. Whoever painted it could not do the man justice. He was kind and noble, which is difficult to convey on canvas. I'm afraid other than that, I cannot offer much more information. Until your return.
When I asked about the night in question, Chanel told me that she spent some time in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. Then she made her way to the dining area off of the Great Hall. Finally, she went to her quarters to sleep. I should continue questioning the suspects, the Countess recommended. Alright, I really do like this little side quest. Very fun, very compact. Still, it really is a whodunit. Where did this go? South Tower? Nope. Great Hall? Nope. Who are we going to question more? Alright, I should search the castle for physical clues. She said channel. Orknulf. Yeah, that's the guy that we still need to talk to. He had like a drinking problem. And also the other residents. Captain of the Guard we did. The Orok Grogoth we did. But her heralds. The Captain of the Guard. I think that was a guy who we... But here it implies that it's a her. That it's a lady. So we have to check that out. Laith Vavrick. Bidnelt, the Captain of the Guards. Ah, no, her herald. That doesn't refer to the Captain of the Guard. That refers to the Countess. So we already did the Captain of the Guard. We need Laith Vavrick. And we need the Porter Orknulf. And this is indeed Channel. The Captain of the Guard said, seeing Channel spent a good deal of time in the castle's west tower, but when He had confronted her about it. She said that was where she had been performing some of her magic research. I should continue questioning the suspect, the Countess recommended. Leith Vavrik. Ah no, we already did Leith Vavrik as well. Told me that he observed Orknolf having a drinking problem and often asking for money to fund his new habit. I should continue questioning the suspects, the Countess recommended. Groth mentioned he was in the castle that entire night because it had been raining, but didn't see Orknolf or Channel. Also, he mentioned he had caught Orknolf drinking in the West Tower, also in the West Tower again, once. When he had threatened to tell the Countess about it, Orknolf apparently stopped. I should continue questioning the suspects, the Countess recommended. When I asked about the night in question, Channel told me that she spent some time... Yeah, we just read that one. So we have Channel, Orknolf, Vavrik, and the Captain of the Guards, Bitneld. So that leaves only Orknolf. Because Vavrik we also did, yes. So we are searching for the porter Orknolf. Is this Orknolf?
You again?
Yes.
So, you a living statue, or are you gonna say something?
Alright, let's first get the disposition up.
I'm listening.
Alright, what does he like? Joking and coercion.
Oh, that... You're full... I can't argue with that. That's a bit That's enough. Say, that's really funny. Blah, blah, blah. Don't be silly. Oh, that's great. That's really too much.
Alright, we cannot get higher, apparently.
What? For me? Thanks. Can't do better than that.
Alright, let's see if this is enough.
Chorrol's got plenty to eat and good thick walls, and that suits me fine. I don't know what's going on out there in the woods, and I don't need to. The night of the theft, I was in the Great Hall, having an argument with a delivery boy from Braville. It seems his horse lost its footing in the heavy rain we had that night, and the shipment of port that it was carrying slipped to the ground. Oh, the fall broke most of the bottles. He didn't want to claim responsibility, but I gave him what for and sent him away.
Alright, so...
After that, I spent the rest of the night in my quarters, reading.
Yeah, so he drank all the port. This is just an excuse, I expect. Suspect.
So, the Countess hired you to find the painting, eh? Well, you'll not find it by gawking at me. I just feel safe living here in Chorrol. I mean, we have the head of the Fighters Guild right here in town. Aye, it was a fine portrait of a fine man.
What? Aye,
it was a fine portrait of a fine man.
Or just you say I as like some random words, not I in the sense of he's meaning himself. It's just like yo or something.
Aye, it was a fine portrait of a fine man.
Alright, so we have two persons.
Back to work for poor old Orknolf.
When I asked about the night in question, Orknolf told me that he spent a bit of time arguing with the delivery boy in the Great Hall, who had a bit of an accident with a wine shipment in the rain, then spent the rest of the night in his room. I've spoken to all of the possible suspects and witnesses. Now I should concentrate on gathering the clues if I'm to solve the crime. Yeah, we still have two people that we can suspect Orgnulf and Chanel, I would say. It's private quarters. Where does this go? Countess Valga's bedchamber. No, let's leave that be. Or maybe we have no, we cannot go there. She did give us a key, but not for her private quarters.
Good to see you.
Do you ever do any shopping at Northern Goods?
Well, of course. I mean, there's always something there I need, and Seed Neas gives a fair price, especially to his friends.
Alright, the only problem I have with this area is that it looks all very samey.
Greetings.
Alright, let's just pick up that painting as well. That's probably a clue. Canvas the castle. I found an interesting painting in a concealed area of the West Tower. It seems someone in the castle is a painter. I think I should continue looking for more clues. Ah, so this is not the painting in question. Ah, indeed. Because the painting was from her late husband. And this is just something else. Man, this game is so much more immersive than The Witcher. I really don't understand why people went totally bonkers about The Witcher. It was so much more superficial than Skyrim and Oblivion. Alright, I have no idea where this goes. Ah, this is where we just came from. Private quarters. Why doesn't it say private quarters? I think it said so before. Alright, we're going down into the hallway and we're gonna check out that kitchen where Chanel said where she was. So that's the Great Hall.
Shipment of weapons at Fire and Steel. Have you been recently?
I was in there just a few days ago. Rasheda's prices are very reasonable.
Goodbye. Let's hear it.
Goodbye.
North Tower.
Greetings.
Yeah, somebody is a painter, it said. That was a clue. Not sure what I'm looking for. But this does look like a room with quite some paintings. Thick cowhide shoes, tan linens, russet felt shoes, quilted doublé, light brown linens, brown shirt. This is Ogrok.
Greeting. Good day.
We already spoke with him.
Be seeing you.
Orrok Growgrowth. That's the Great Hall. We already checked out these rooms, but pretty superficially. Alright, what's this? Crumpled piece of paper. Yeah, probably nothing on it. We have some... Yeah, it looks like wallpaper.
Hi.
The Amulet of Kings, that's actually part of the main quest. I'm not gonna steal it, but I do want to read all those books. Here, paintbrush. Who is this? Growth. But the fact that there's a painting there does not necessarily mean that he stole another painting, of course. Yeah, and then we have a jewelry box. Yeah, so maybe it is him. Did the game actually point you in the direction of Chanel and the other guy?
How are you today?
No, but I don't have an accuse button option with him.
It's my pleasure. Farewell.
But he does look a little bit too nice to me. And he had a paintbrush, but it could be a random item in his room. I just would like to open that little box over there, but yeah, he is... Maybe I can get behind him. Like so. No.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I find him a little bit suspiciously nice. I would really like to know what's in this jewelry.
How
box.
are you?
Let's hear it.
You again?
Alright, we need to lure Orok away from there. Alright, I will first check out the kitchen area where I think Chanel said she was. Alright, this looks like a dining room. We are either looking for a shipment of broken bottles, which I do think was an excuse of Orc North. But if we do find broken bottles, then it indicates he was telling the truth. And also, Chanel was saying that she did some star constellation research or something. What the hell is that? Piece of cloth. I don't know, leather greaves or fur greaves or something. Yeah, I don't see any kitchen. Well, I do think that the...
A pleasure to meet. Fare thee well.
I do think that Chanel said something about a kitchen. Man, it's such a cool game. I'm so bummed out I don't have more time. I literally feel like some kind of a medieval Sherlock Holmes. Alright, maybe the kitchen is upstairs or... Yeah, because there's not that much here actually. What the hell is that? A Varla stone. Alright, that's for later. Let's see if Orok is already moved on, but I don't think it's him actually, otherwise we would probably have more options, just like that Herald guy. He also didn't have many dialogue options anymore compared to when I
How about
initially
mixing up some potions?
questioned him.
Like quite the alchemist.
There must be more clues, right?
Welcome to the Great Hall of Castle Chorrol, milord.
Nice that this pillow is a bit smudgy. I mean, we are in a rural environment.
Hello.
Right, is this Ulrich's room? Yes. Is he here? No. Very nice. Right, we only have one lockpick. This is going to be really hard. Fuck me, this is going to be annoying. Holy shit, that went better than expected. Alright, so nothing here, goddammit. So I don't think it was Orok. But now the question is... what clues do we have? I mean, I assume if I would have everything exhausted, that the game would tell me like, okay, you have to accuse someone now. It didn't say that, it just said you have to find more clues. Man, these septims, they look really nice.
Hi.
Hello there.
I read one of Castus Scribonia's books not long ago. Terrible stuff if you ask me, but some folks seem to like it.
I'd like to read Scribonia's work. I just wish I had more time to do it. Safe travels.
Good day.
Alright, I have no clue where to find more clues. No pun intended.
Hi.
So, why? I don't understand. This is already the private quarters. But there's another private quarters. Ashlander Legends. Nerevar Moon and Star. Right, we will read it later. Very nice first letters of each paragraph, and also beautiful cover.
Hello.
Maybe we just have to talk with the Countess? No. It said we have to find clues. I found an interesting painting in a concealed area of the West Tower. It seems someone in the castle is a painter. I think I should continue looking for more clues. Yeah, so we didn't exhaust everything yet.
How? Something to report? Farewell. Help. Protect and serve. I was in Cheydinhall last week, and I'm sure I saw Reynold Germain. He acted like he didn't know me, though. Goodbye.
If only
Duty calls. Bye.
That's a pretty cool helmet. Pretty cool overall armor that they have. Compared to the ridiculous armor that I'm wearing. Luckily I don't see it in first person. Yeah, so...
Hello, my lord.
Apparently somebody is a painter. What the hell are you doing, man?
A pleasure to meet. Fare thee well.
I only found a paintbrush in Orrok's room.
What's this about?
I don't even remember where I found it. Here, there's a paintbrush, but yeah, that could just be a random item. Alright, let's see if we can look what he has. Chorrol dungeon key, a lot of septims.
I hope I can help. Be seeing you.
I'm a bit stuck. Oh, wow, Countess is also a goner. I'm looking for the kitchen.
Let's hear it. What can I do? Good day.
Man, there must be something somewhere. There's nothing here. Dining room. Also. Nothing there. We could, of course, sit on the throne. Probably we will get infamy from that. Yeah, I'm a bit stuck, honestly. What the hell is this in there? Wolf pelts. So this is bear pelts, probably. Alright, let's wait till daylight. Or at least till the Countess is downstairs. And then let's see if she has some more dialogue options. But I don't think so, because it doesn't say get more clues from people. It says
again.
You have to look for actual clues, I think. Alright, where is she? Who is this?
Sir? Take care.
Greetings,
Oh,
investigator.
back to work for poor old Orgnolf.
I hope the investigation goes well. Return to me when you've found the culprit. Good luck, investigator.
Yeah, fuck my life. Alright, let's do it a little bit more structural. Here, he saw Chanel in the West Tower. Orgnolf Orok saw Orgnolf also drinking in the West Tower. Chanel spent some time in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. Then she made her way to the dining area off of the Great Hall. Finally, she went to her quarters to sleep. I should continue questioning. Alright, so she spent time in the courtyard taking star readings. So, if in that dining, I thought she said kitchen, but she said dining area. So, if we find... But here she told Bitnelt that she has been doing magic research in the West Tower. So that is Chanel. And Chanel said star readings in the courtyard and then the dining area. So I think she also said that she actually was doing some more processing of her findings. In that dining area. So if we find some...
You again.
Notes here or anything about star readings, that would exonerate her to a certain extent. But there's nothing here. So we could quickly check the courtyards.
Go ahead.
To see if there's any proof of star readings having been done. But what is the castle's courtyard? Is that this? Is that this little area? I guess so. paintbrush. Just really nothing here. Some free septums, always nice. No, we cannot. We can only steal them. Let's try and mostly play the good guy. Unless it's a victimless crime, which you could argue is picking up some random septums that somebody dropped to the ground is not really a specific victim, but still. Alright, so we have some cages here. We can use a lockpick actually. Yeah, really nothing here. So what am I missing? I would really like to find it myself. These are the barracks. Also nothing here, I guess.
Hi there. We're here to serve.
Man, that garlic to the right looks pretty real.
Goodbye.
That Aura guy had the key of the dungeon.
You're off duty now. Another day, another septum. It's you. Hi.
Yeah, we were already here. This is just nothing. This is just the guard barracks.
I'm your relief. Good. I'm hungry. Hi there.
Yeah, more
Good morning.
bunk beds.
How do you do?
Right, I find these two a little bit suspicious with the two of them. Nothing here. Just barracks. Man, I'm actually so happy that after such a long time I'm playing Oblivion again. Pretty crazy. I never finished it back in 2006.
Good morning. Greetings. Anytime now.
And now we also have like the DLC, which is apparently amazing. One of the DLCs apparently is really good.
How are you today?
Yeah, so we have two suspects, and I don't know who of the two. I can of course just do like a 50-50 chance, save before accusing someone. If it's wrong, then just reload. But I want to find all the clues. We already were here, now I'm just retracing my steps endlessly. Right, this is actually pretty cool. She's actually putting something in that chest.
Hello again. Until your return.
What did she put in here? Nothing. It's really pretty cool. This game just... for the first time ever had like... or... yeah, I'm not sure whether... totally first time. But had like NPCs with actual daily routines. Here's also a brush jar. Yeah, so in Orok's room I found a paint brush. Here we have a brush jar. In Chanel's room, I guess this is Chanel's
Any luck
room.
yet?
Lath's quarters. Alright, who was Lath again? I have no idea. So this is not Chanel's room. The Herald's Lathe Fabric. Yeah, so that's just a random... what was it? Brush jar. Alright, I'm stuck. The only thing I can think of...
Hello.
Not sure I checked this north tower yet. Only thing I can think of is go back to that room where I found the painting. Another paintbrush. To see if there's any other clue over there.
Let's hear it.
Alright, so that was the north tower. I still don't understand that west-east-north tower thing. East tower. If that is the east tower, alright. The west tower should be... over here. Right, these are some, at least this one and that one looks a little bit like Mythic Dawn books. Ah, wow. Paint palette, paintbrush, and brush jar. Alright, we found it. Canvas the castle. Chanel seems to have painting supplies concealed in a lectern in a room. The fact they're concealed seems suspicious. I think I should continue searching for more clues. Yeah, so we have paint stuff. plus the painting itself. Alright, nice. We found a relevant clue. So if we now go to the West Tower. South Tower. Not even sure whether I checked this one yet. So we have North, East, West, South Towers. Man, I don't want to work. I almost have to work. Shit, I stole that septum. I don't think septums will be marked as stolen, right? I think I only have one stolen thing. Bone meal and I think also one ring. No more. Iron gauntlets. Apparently I stole those in a lockpick. Yeah, maybe I did already check this one. I think I did. But it's so cool, this game. Oh wow, can we? No. It's so immersive. It's only a pity you don't see your own legs, but yeah, it's a minor thing. Which game allows you to just randomly in a castle sit on a chair, pick up a bottle? Only it's a bummer that we cannot throw stuff. I don't know how to throw it. I can pick it up. I can just drop it. I cannot really throw it. Alright, so I want to get back to that West Tower to maybe one more time interact with the painting after finding our paint supplies.
Hello again. I hope your search for... until your return.
Because we already interacted with it. With that painting we found. But that was before we found the paintbrush. It shouldn't really make a difference, of course, but you never know. Let's check out the Arch Tower. I think I also already checked this out. Yeah, I was expecting that.
Good
That's
afternoon.
pretty cool. You can get in that Arch Tower and then you go internally from there to the West Tower.
About time.
It's really cool level design, I find. now we go back to the West Tower. And then we go down in the West Tower. And that is where the painting is. Mandrake roots. Cure disease, pretty important. Man, there's a lot of stuff here. So we have a blacksmith pants and a blacksmith apron. I'm just curious how it looks. Let's just pick it up. Just for fun. How close are we? We still have 11 things to do. Ah, here, now I can interact with it. I don't think I could earlier. So that is indeed... Ah, no, I'm just picking it up. It's not like a clue. It's just like I can pick up anything. So this also doesn't do very much. It's only... drags me down. What was the other thing I picked up? A brush jar. Now, we already interacted with it, so there's nothing we can do. Yeah, honestly... I think we already know who the culprit is, but what's her motive for stealing? If she likes painting, what's her motive for stealing the Countess painting? Is that to eventually ask the Countess to hang up her own paintings that Chanel made herself?
Any luck yet?
Alright, I found a painting. Someone in the castle is a painter. Chanel has painting supplies concealed. Searching for more clues.
But I hear that peak is... See you. Goodbye.
Yeah, she has a paintbrush on herself. And she has a key to the Countess's door or chambers.
Any luck yet?
I'm just retreading my steps here.
help! Come quickly! We've got a burglar!
God damn it. Isn't there something we can interact with? Where did she hit that painting? Yeah, so I don't know.
You again? Oh. Back to work for...
Alright, we could just check out the Countess's room, but it's locked. But let's check it out anyway. Ah, now it's open. No, it's not, by the way. Alright, here we go. Fuck me. God damn it. Oh my god. Finally, goddammit. Pretty nice room. Burgundy linens. Pages, man, there is so much to read in this game. I really wonder, by the way, whether many books in this game are the same as the ones in Skyrim. I think so. The real Baron Zaya is also in Skyrim. Basically nothing here. We can just for fun open this one up, but it is going to take quite some time again, but let's do it just for the challenge. Jesus Christ. Fuck me, man. I'm pressing too soon. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Alright, this is what I was expecting. Nothing here, but it's also just to practice lockpicking. So yeah. Oh, fuck me. She's going to bed. I was just in time. Yeah, so the game says look for more clues.
Go ahead.
Here, so this is Orknulf. That is, by the way, pretty suspicious that Chanel came here and put something earlier in a chest. I was not aware that this is actually Orknulf's room. I do think, yeah, but there was nothing here. There's nothing here. Yeah, wine. This doesn't do anything. I was like, okay, maybe it does something, but no. So this is Orknulf's room. No painting here. I don't want to look it up online. This is the late guy.
Hello.
I think we actually should be... I think we can find the painting somewhere. I've been now going through everything. For such a long time, I'm pretty close to just looking it up, but don't want to do that.
How are you? It's my pleasure. Farewell.
There's just nothing here. Ah, wait, what did Anuat mean again? Fuck me, I don't have time anymore. I really would like to finish the quest still. Anuat meaning. A grace or favor. The annotated Anuat and the children's Anuat are basically the same. There's a forum post saying that this is apparently quite a deep book to read. Alright, it comes from... Anuvana is Sanskrit.
You complain about living in Chorrol. We've got everything you need.
Is that so?
The word Anuat is not commonly recognized in English.
Dead right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace.
How about that?
Anyone looking for work should consider the Finders Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
Uh-huh. Take care.
Good day.
Alright, it's some, I think, a holy book. It does exist, children's Anuat, but really as a word, yeah, you see, this is also nothing. It's not providing any evidence. Crumpled piece of paper. But as an English word, it's not very common. Yeah, so what do I do? Am I going to... just look it up?
How goes it?
The only thing... So we found something in the West Tower, which the description indeed gave as where both Orknulf or something and Chanel went to. So we did find something there, the painting. We found something in Chanel's room. We didn't find anything in Orknulf's room because he has such a small room. But then the description of the interviews also mentions the dining room and the courtyard. I don't know exactly.
Greetings, investigator.
what the courtyard means, but yeah, the fact that this dining room is explicitly mentioned, you could maybe think there should also be something here, but did she hide the painting here? Yeah, that would be such a weird hiding place. There is nothing here, people. There just is nothing here. Yeah, and then it does say she also went to the courtyard to
Greetings, investigator.
study star systems or something. Why does it open at a random quest? Why not at the Fallout quest? That makes no sense. She spent some time in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. Then she made her way to the dining area of the Great Hall. Finally, she went to her quarters to sleep. I should continue questioning the suspects. I should continue... Oh, now I've spoken to all the suspects. Now I should concentrate on gathering the clues. I found an interesting painting. It seems someone in the castle is a painter. Chanel seems to have painting supplies concealed in a lectern. The fact that they're concealed seems suspicious. I think I should continue searching for more clues. Okay. Now, what would she... She said she was in the courtyard. Could it be that the painting is hidden in the courtyard?
Good to see you.
Where is even the courtyard? Is this the courtyard? It seems more like... Doesn't really look like a courtyard to me. Is that the courtyard? No, that's just a village, man. It's such a cool little town, this. I do find the mountains, they are too high resolution. In Skyrim, it looked way more realistic. With fog in front of it, it meshed a bit better. This looks too artificial, in my view. Really, sometimes Skyrim just looks better than this Unreal Engine 5 game. Other times it's the other way around, but still, Skyrim looks... yeah, not that far behind at all. Right, the courtyard, she says. Why would she hide it in the courtyard? Is this the courtyard? No painting hidden here. Then again, is that the courtyard?
How are you?
I do think it is. Ah, wait, what's this? Oh, nothing. So she was looking at star systems. And this could also be a courtyard, right? Another tower. Again with all kinds of random stuff. That's the Grey Mare, that's just an inn. Yeah, I do think...
What is it, sir? Good day.
I do think this is the courtyard, but there's just nothing here. Checked it out. Although, yeah, I also earlier checked out Chanel's room and then I also overlooked that lectern with the paintbrush. No, I'm afraid I'm giving up. I'm just not that good of a... detective, apparently. And it's also because I don't have the time. That's the problem. Yeah, I really need to end it. All right. So normally I would, yeah. Or shall I continue looking for it? Yeah,
Hello,
I'm
my
gonna
lord.
continue. Fuck it. I will continue
Hello.
in the next episodes. Otherwise, there's no sense of
Can I help you?
accomplishment.
Farewell.
I can now randomly already accuse her, but it would be much nicer if we have a strong case instead of just gambling a bit. Yeah, there is nothing in the courtyard, there is nothing in this dining room, unless I'm overlooking something obvious, but... No. But this is where Chanel said she was. There's nothing hidden here, like... I can imagine she hid that painting somewhere, but...
Greetings.
It's also probably not like the canvas rolled into something smaller to hide it. It's probably the real... the whole painting somewhere. So yeah, it will... if it is somewhere, it will be... it's pretty big probably. It will be behind a cupboard or something.
Well met.
Yeah, and there was also that locked door in the dungeon down below, but... no, that's like the barracks. She will not have gone there. We could see if everyone is sleeping. We can... yeah, everyone is sleeping, so let's see what everyone is carrying. This is so cool that everybody indeed has like a believable pattern, like sleeping, etc. Ariana Velga. Who?
Filthy pickpocket. What did you take?
Nothing. Ariana Valga, that is the Countess, right? Or is that somebody else? Is that another clue that we have? Yeah, Countess Valga. So that will be Ariana, I assume. Pretty cool that there's a guard here, because that is, I think, the door to Countess Vaga's room. Now, we already checked her.
Why, you dirty
So you would maybe expect painting to be somewhere here, but it's not. I already checked everything 20 times. Yeah, I'm basically stuck. Check this. What does flour do, by the way? Restore fatigue.
Greetings.
Yeah, I really don't know what to do. I can look it up online if there are more clues. There must be more clues, otherwise the journal would not say continue looking for more clues. It would say you have to accuse somebody or something. I'm sure of that. Or not sure, but almost sure. Yeah, so this is indeed Ariana Valga. Was this the place where the painting used to hang? Doesn't really matter that much.
Good to see you.
would not surprise me if it's like
Morning.
in such a location, hidden somewhere behind. I do like it, that it really is a challenge. She is by far the most suspect, based on what we found. Or also not, she's just a painter. But yeah, she did hide her paintbrush. We already checked it all out extensively. Right, so this is a church. And it's the backside of the church. If you're in front of the church, it's the left backside. Right, there's a church over there. At least it looks a bit like a church. Alright, here is it. We need the left backside. Graveyards. Any painting hidden here, peoples? Here, I think it was. Oh, this is the view of the painting, I would say. I thought maybe that was a clue to where the other painting is hidden, but I'm probably overthinking it. But you never know. Yeah, I'm overthinking it. This is just a random graveyard. Right. Maybe it's in... how do you call it? Mirror sight. So that it's the... Here, what's this? Alright, now we are literally going everywhere. Like now I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's the inside.
Well met.
Over here, what's this?
I haven't been in a while, but it's always nice to stop in and chat with
What does this do?
Plus, she always gives a better deal to her friends. What's going on with you?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods. Land of the Alma.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
So long.
Good morning.
Alright, I am stuck. I don't know what to do. And I don't want to look it up because it would be pretty cool to find it myself, but I'm really exhausted all options. So I'm afraid we will have to continue in the next episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you there. I have no time anymore. Otherwise I would continue for another 2 hours. Or even longer, as long as it takes. But what can you do? Fucking hell. How hard can it be? Follow up a couple of clues. Alright, we'll be continuing in the next episode, trying to find the painting thief in this castle. Hope you enjoyed, hope to see you there. For the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. Later.